Hello everyone, welcome to my channel SW Metro official channel. A lot of males are interested in Robyn, according to Kody Robyn. Kody Robyn is searching for any men that have a wandering eye. The Sister Wives star is particularly concerned about other guys attempting to court Robyn Brown, his wife. Kody claims that Robyn is a huge attraction and that men are swooning over her. Kody asserts that other guys are interested in his hot commodity of a bride in a teaser video from this Sunday's Sister Wives episode that people has seen. Robyn and Kody have lunch together in the episode that airs on December 15th. They talk about Robyn and her girls, Rora and Brenna, returning to church while they're out. When they decide to resume going, Kody tells Robyn that he would like to go with them. Kody tells Robyn, "I want to come sooner or later, as long as you guys aren't blocking me out." He continues, "I don't want some guy to think you're a single mom, so you don't want to go too long without me." Kody is opposed to other males lusting for Robyn. In a single confessional, in the new promo, Kody Robyn reveals that he wants to be with Robyn since there are so many men who want to try their hand at it. "There are a lot of men interested in Robyn, and they were sort of trying to get around me and to her," Kody says to the TLC cameras. Back at the lunch table, Robyn and Kody talk about how they met at church and how that was their first meeting. When Kody and Robyn first met at church, they were immediately drawn to one another. As it occurred, Robyn caught a glimpse of Kody across the seats during service. Robyn acknowledges that she was attracted to Kody's laugh lines, and Kody acknowledges that he couldn't break away after their eyes met. Kody emphasizes that he needs to know that God has been his wingman with her and that no one can take her away from him, so he asks Robyn to recount how they first met. Robyn says it was electrifying to see Kody for the first time. Robyn claimed that a lightning bolt shot through her body when Kody turned to face her. Kody believed Robyn was most likely married at the time, thus he thought their stare-down was definitely inappropriate after the fact. Kody is ensuring that his wife is not pursued by any other males. Kody worries that someone else would approach Robyn in the same manner that he did, given his behavior around her. He's protecting the pride, as Kody says. Robyn pledges to make it clear that she is married in order to reassure Kody that she won't tolerate such attention. Robyn agrees when Kody asks her to show him her wedding band, calming him and reassuring him that he need not be concerned about being swept off her feet by another man. "In order to keep guys away from you," Kody quips, "I just wanted to make sure that bling was big enough." Kody worries that other men may take Robyn away from him, therefore he doesn't want her to go to church by herself. Kody Robyn, star of Sister Wives, has been concerned about all the men vying for Robyn Brown, his sole surviving wife. It appears that males with wandering eyes are the reason he fears losing his wife. The TLC personality has always had a serious obsession with his looks. But in front of other men, Kody wants to make sure that his wife's marital status is obvious. The other men, he believes, have been waiting to see whether they can get Robyn. Because of this, the TLC personality does not want her to attend church without him. Kody's overly protective and envious demeanor has taken the crowd by surprise. By it, what does he mean? Is his marriage the source of his insecurity? Is he protecting Robyn too much? Continue reading to find out his thoughts on it. Sister Wives, Kody treats his wives differently. Kody Robyn, star of Sister Wives, is notoriously caustic and problematic. His happiness has always come before his wives. Their needs and desires were never prioritized by the TLC singer. Mary, Christine, and Janelle broke up with Kody due of his lack of effort. Robyn Brown, his fourth wife, became more important to Kody. He has become completely enamored with her. Fans have pointed out his unfair marriage rules, though. Rather than spending time with Robyn, the TLC musician decided to take a trip with his siblings. Instead of concentrating on his remaining wife, Kody took a vacation. While his wife looked after the family, he enjoyed himself with his brothers. Kody has now talked about how he feels about losing a second wife. Is he being overly cautious? Sister Wives, Kody believes that Robyn is the object of men's desire. Kody Robyn of Sister Wives frequently astounds his audience with his contentious remarks and peculiar outlook. He recently went to lunch with Robyn. In the most recent video, the woman informed her husband about the plans for their children, Aurora and Brianna, to go to a different church. She wanted to know if he would mind if they attended a different church together. Kody said he wanted to join them and had no problem with it. "I want to come sooner or later, as long as you guys aren't blocking me out," he said. The TLC personality clarified that he didn't want his wife to be apart from him for an extended period of time. Kody didn't want his wife to be perceived as a single mother by other men. "A lot of men are interested in Robyn," he admitted. He thus claimed to the camera that other males were attempting to approach her and avoid him. He continued by talking about his initial encounter with Robyn. The TLC personality acknowledged that he felt uneasy after staring at Robyn and assuming she was married. Furthermore, Kody is not interested in history being repeated so that other men might gaze upon her. He made a joke about defending the pride, according to People. Since Robyn could show her wedding ring to anyone who approached her, she reassured her husband that it wouldn't happen. In addition, Kody merely wished to ensure that other males would avoid her. Meri Brown, star of Sister Wives, is the main cause of her discontent, despite being portrayed as a victim of her polygamous spouse, Kody Brown. In 1990, Kody married his first wife, Meri, who was 53 years old. Despite coming from polygamous backgrounds, they didn't necessarily intend to take on more wives when they first got married. Kody would take on 2 more wives, Janelle Brown and Christine Brown, during the course of the following 3 years. He would wed Robyn Brown, his 4th wife, 16 years later. By the time Sister Wives Season 19 debuted, the family had already been permanently split, despite the fact that the unscripted series was meant to follow the lives of a functional polygamous family. Christine, Kody's 3rd wife, and Janelle, his 2nd wife, both divorced in 2021. Meri left her multiple marriages permanently in 2022, ending her spiritual connection with Kody after 32 years of marriage and 1 kid together. Meri has been faithful to the wrong family members ever since. Meri put a lot of effort into getting Robyn to join the family because she frequently felt that Christine and Janelle were banding together against her. Meri became even more estranged from her sister wives as a result. Meri stuck by Kody and Robyn after Christine and Janelle left, despite Kody's admission to Meri that he wasn't attracted to her. Meri had the option to leave long ago, but she decided to put up with Kody's disregard. Meri ought to be upset with herself instead of Kody. The Brown family was subtly divided into 2 groups over time. Kody and Robyn were on one side, and Janelle and Christine were on the other. Meri consistently sided with Kody and Robyn, and as the divorces began to fall on Kody's head, the gap only widened. In actuality, nothing changed because Meri was never connected to Christine and Janelle, even during their best moments. Meri's initial motivation for wanting Kody to wed Robyn was her power battles with Christine and Janelle. After far longer than necessary, Meri tried to keep the marriage going, but the Sister Wives Season 19 star finally lost it and left. Meri finally let out all the resentment she had been suppressing when she made the decision to leave and stopped defending Kody and Robyn. She's been passionate and confrontational, but it makes perfect sense that she's upset about all the time she lost while Kody ignored her. Meri should have ended the marriage a long time ago, but since she cannot go back in time, it is best to move on and start over. Though I believe she may have too much faith in her new spouse, Sister Wives star Christine Brown is utterly enamored with David Woolley, who is helping her forget all the emotional abuse she endured in the past. Although their relationship hasn't endured, David seems like a wonderful guy. It's not that he's a nasty person. I think that famous women who date should always be on the lookout for men who aren't renowned because they can be pursuing them for the wrong reasons. I'm cheering for Christine because I genuinely care for her. Hopefully, David is who she believes him to be. But there are certain warning signs. Christine used to try to believe in Kody Brown for decades. She constantly wanted to touch and spend time with him because she was so in love with him. Christine and Kody had a romantic relationship in their better days, before Robyn Brown came into the picture and completely altered their lives. Her identical, rose-colored glasses attitude irritates me. It seems like David is the new Kody. I respect Christine's passionate nature and her willingness to put her all into partnerships. That, in my opinion, is precisely what people ought to do. She is very devoted to David, whether it's cooking for him, watching football with him, or exploring the Utah desert with him. They go on adventures on a tough ATV. She is clearly in love, and David appears to feel the same way. Christine has indeed lived and learnt. She is an inspirational individual who is overcoming a negative spiritual union. Christine is content in her monogamous partnership. But as we all know, monogamous relationships can end in heartbreak. Some monogamous people lie and deceive, or they get weary of their partners and go away. Another possibility is that they remain and engage in problematic, toxic relationships. Happiness is absolutely not guaranteed by a traditional marriage. Christine's desire to put on a flawless front for her fans worries me. I'm concerned about her. Although I also have a great place for Janelle Brown, she is actually my favorite Brown. Moving on from heartbreak that may break other ladies, Janelle is such a kind woman. She is heroic, in my view. David appears to be in agreement, but there is a minor problem that could become a big one. It's because he finds the show's filming unpleasant. Christine put pressure on David to comply, and he finally did. He frequently appears a little uneasy while he's on screen in Sister Wives. Being in the spotlight like that is not natural for him, and he has acknowledged that he isn't entirely content while the cameras are rolling. The problem of all of Christine's children, especially the two stubborn ones, Kody Brown and Gwendolyn Brown, is another. It can be difficult for David to get along with them because they are very outspoken. Those two adult children, whose father is Kody, have a history of conflict with their father, other siblings, and one another. As you can see from the Instagram photo above, Christine loves her kids, but it's likely that they won't love David. They see him as a user, therefore they're likely suspicious and might even assume the worst. One major red flag was that Gwendolyn did not go to her mother's wedding. Although she claimed to be busy with school, most daughters of her age would find a way to attend. That was odd, then. Given the nuptials, a professor would have probably granted Gwendolyn an extension on all she owed. Perhaps Gwendolyn made an unsuccessful attempt to set up something similar with a teacher. All of that is somewhat enigmatic, but it suggests that David and Christine's children may have issues. Perhaps Kody was correct when he said she was hurrying into marriage, but he is a blustery person. He frequently ponders before speaking. His affection for his mother is genuine. Actually, he is frequently at his best when he is around Christine. Around her, he is funnier and softer. She is his refuge. That won't likely alter, and he might think David is vying for his mother's affection, attention, and energy. Christine's life appears to be wonderful, and I hope it is truly joyful. When she prepares meals for him, watches sports with him, and attends events with him, David seems to adore it. With the exception of Christine's case of seasickness, their honeymoon in France appeared to be a joyful and romantic vacation. Although they get along well, Christine's past and her wish to get him on the show seem to be the main problems. Christine is an experienced hand at celebrity, but David is still getting used to it. The stunning blonde woman who left Kody and blossomed like a rose is looking better than she has ever looked in her entire life. She can teach David how to do things. She is unable to address every negative aspect of reality stardom, though. People that like hurting other people are known as trolls. They can be very unkind. If David sees the shadow, it could seriously harm him because he might not be accustomed to being harassed online. I sincerely hope this marriage succeeds. To be honest, I can't think of another reality star that I like more than Christine. I'm struck by her courage. She left a marriage that didn't fulfill her after taking a risk. In my opinion, she is a woman asserting her authority. She is a person who constantly gains strength. I believe that the talented baker, cook, and nurturer is capable of anything. She deserves recognition because she has the courage. For women, the Sister Wives star is an excellent role model. She took action since she wasn't happy. I'm hoping she'll allow David ample privacy and independence. If he ever has a disagreement with her children, maybe she would take his side. David has gushed about Christine in the past, and she is undoubtedly a wonderful wife. I believe that these two could be a forever match if they spend enough time together in private and don't share anything. Kody believed Robyn was most likely married at the time, thus he thought their stare-down was definitely inappropriate after the fact. Kody is ensuring that his wife is not pursued by any other males. Kody worries that someone else would approach Robyn in the same manner that he did, given his behavior around her. He's protecting the pride, as Kody says. Robyn pledges to make it clear that she is married in order to reassure Kody that she won't tolerate such attention. Robyn agrees when Kody asks her to show him her wedding band, calming him and reassuring him that he need not be concerned about being swept off her feet by another man. In order to keep guys away from you, Kody quips, I just wanted to make sure that bling was big enough.